When I think of success, the first people that come in my mind are my children. And if you had to ask me the same question before I had children, it would probably be, I'd have to really think about it. But as a parent, what you really look for most of all is the success in your progeny. And although I have a love for everyone on the planet, something parental inside us says you just want the best for your children. And we were conversing before about how hard it is when you're sick. And the comment that was made by my dear friend before was that there's probably nothing harder than being sick. And I said the only thing harder than being sick is to see your child sick. And as a parent, you would happily take away the sickness from your child to have it yourself, because there's nothing worse than seeing your child sick. And there's nothing better than seeing your child succeed in life. And perhaps if I didn't have children, then the next thing closer, the next thing that might become similar to your child, because your child is like your number one student, your number one that you want to give your information to. And so then it would be your students. And your students are also your friends. You know, so if I had to think success, I'll quote Shandor Remete when he said it to me. And he said to me one time, and I was very humbled by it. He said to me, one day, you're going to be better than me, Simon. And I was totally humbled by this man who still is in my awe, that he's a great person who's 12 years older than me, who's, I know he's always going to know more than me. He's always going to be more experienced than me. And no matter how much I learn in my life, I know he's still learning, and he's still learning more than me. So when he said to me, I'm going to be better than him one day, I said, oh no, how could I ever be better than you? And he said, you'd better be. I put all my efforts into you to make you better. And I then realized this thing of teacher-student, this thing of what you most want in your students is to take whatever it is you've learned and give that, like passing the baton in a relay and saying, I've run this far, now you run further. Take it, run further. Let's go as far as we can. And I get all teary and emotional. That's what you want for your children. That's what you want for your students. That's what you want for your friends. And you want it for yourself. But as you get older, you know that you can only go so far yourself. But when you recognize that not only are your children your relatives, but everyone is your relative. Everyone is connected to you as one family in love. The whole world is connected. And as a teacher, the biggest thing you can do is to share that with someone else. Share that with your friends and your family and go, I got this far. Can you go further? Take it. Be successful, more successful. And then the whole world can be successful. And the whole world can be a better place. Like that. God bless you.